afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever time you come across this video, manifestors. It is Nadia Victoria, the manifestation goddess, here with you on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. You know, it is spring break, and so for that reason, I'm in Clearwater Beach with my daughters, and we're having a great time. I mean, I hope you're doing some things to reset and just kind of help you to, rejuvenate and, replenish and, recommit to life. You know, it is so important that we do these things that it's called self-care. You know what I'm saying? So I have my power thought cards here with those of you who have been messing with me for a minute. Then you know how we do. So this card right here just says, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my own experiences. Again, I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my own world and my experiences. Okay? So I do. I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. Because I created this whole trip. I told God, hey, it's spring break. I want to do something fun with my kids. And they just kept asking. Dakota kept asking, Mommy, what are we doing? Mommy, what are we doing? What are we doing for spring break? And I had no idea. And so I told them, we're going to have to figure something out. I walked upstairs and I was just kind of praying and talking to my spirit guides. And my grandmother kind of encouraged me to come to Clearwater, Florida. Ain't no kind of, let me stop saying that. My grandmother, I heard her clear as day say, come to Clearwater, Florida. Had no idea, no plan, wasn't in my thought. This is the last place I would, I'm a Miami girl, a Vegas girl, but Clearwater Beach, I'm glad she sent me here, and I believe that there's a purpose that she has me here. One of my cousins is supposed to come see me later, so I'm excited about that, just kind of connecting with family. That may be the reason why, or just being here with the water, with the bay. Tampa Bay is right there behind me, y'all. Y'all see the boats? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally right behind me. So I know I needed this reset. I know that I needed this refresher. So she sent me here for a reason. I'm enjoying it, and I don't feel like it was a bad idea at all. Okay? So shape your own future, your own reality by just kind of listening, quieting yourself, listening, seeing what Spirit has to say to you. He never, his spirit guides, his guardian angels. That's what I mean when I say his spirits, because God is a spirit, but there are many of us underneath him. You know what I'm saying? We all are connected to him, but they will lead you and guide you. Okay? He's one, but it's many of us, and all of us are connected to him, the source. Plug in. So anyways, the purpose of this video today is just kind of trying to, it actually ties into that. Create your own reality. You know what I'm saying? Your own experiences through the things that you speak. But when you speak those things, you need to speak it from a place of knowing and trust, okay? When you speak things from a place of worry, stress, anxiety, then you're actually repelling that, which means, you know how they say insect repellent? So you're repelling the insects away from you anytime you spray an insect repellent. Well, that's kind of like what you're doing when you're stressing and you're worrying and you tell, like, you're looking for something, like you need it right this minute. Like, oh my God, I need it. You know what I'm saying? When you put out that type of energy, you are repelling your desires. You're actually pushing them away instead of attracting. You're pushing them away, okay? You want to attract, you want to call in your blessings. You know what I'm saying? So when you are manifesting from a place of anxiety, and for those of you that are Bible scholars, The Bible says that, be anxious for nothing, but through prayer and supplication, make your prayer requests known, right? Make them known. Just trust God. So write out your prayer as if you already received it. Speak as if you already received it. Thank God for it before you see it, right? Because when you're like, oh my God, they told me my insurance check was coming, but you go into the mailbox every day, you're dreaming about it, you're thinking about like, I need it because if I don't get it, then my light's going to be cut off, then I ain't going to be able to pay my car note, whatever. If you start putting out that kind of energy, you are just delaying your blessings. Because it's as if you don't really trust and believe that you're going to get it. You got to trust. You got to believe that you got it and that you're worthy of it, that you're deserving of it. So you ask God, you ask the universe, you call in your spirit guides and your guardian angels and those people that have transitioned to the other side that you know love you and are working for you. You call them in and you ask them to help you. Bring that insurance check to me ASAP and just leave it there. And it'll show up. It'll show. When has a check ever come to you? Money ever showed up and you were like, I don't need this money? You tell me. Because there's never a time that money was deposited into my account and I said, you know what, money, you too late. I'm going to send you back. If you have, you let me know. Now, there have been situations where, and I asked someone, hey, let me hold something until blah, blah, blah. And I asked that person because I've helped them before. But then when I asked them for something, they had all these excuses and want to, try to ridicule and try blah, blah, blah. But you know what? God always has a ram in the bush. I called somebody else and got it. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then when they come back 2-3 days later and say, you still need it? No, I don't. I don't need it because I already got it and I already got somebody else. I would rather pay back than pay you. You know what I'm saying? That was many years ago. And I tell you what, when it comes to those type of people, is those people that you try to help and they do that to you, then yeah, maybe that's the situation. But any other situation other than that, I'm not turning down money. If it comes to me, if that insurance check from a car accident or from whatever situation it was, when it shows up, you ain't gonna say you came at the wrong time. When somebody come and knock on your door or call you and say, you know what, you were laid on my heart and I got $500 for you, do you tell them, you know what, keep that $500, I don't need it? Come on. Don't you turn away no money, blessings, because then you're telling the universe you don't need it, okay? But what I'm talking about today, I went off on a tantrum, per usual, but in order to manifest from a place of knowing and trusting God, the universe, your guardian angels, that they've got you, and leave it there, because you don't want to send your blessings away or cause any hesitancy or delays. Trust that it's yours. Trust that God has you and leave it there. Do not worry about it, because when you start worrying and stressing, then you're not vibrating on a level of trust. You're vibrating even lower on worse levels like stress, worry, doubt. I don't believe it's going to come in time for me to pay my car note. I don't believe it's going to come in time enough for me to take that vacation. I don't believe it's going to come in time enough for my daughter's birthday or my son's birthday, and I really wanted to do something for them. This is worry, doubt, stress, anxiety. This is trusting and knowing right here that I ask God, it's coming. And then it can come to you with ease. But when you're down here, you got all these obstacles because your energy is not saying you trust. You got to learn how to vibrate on the level in which you're manifesting. Manifestors, we have to learn to vibrate on the level as if we got it, or that we're just trusting that it's coming, and we got to let God do the rest. Let him do the rest. For real. Like I said, I wasn't sure where I was going to go. I didn't know exactly what my plans were. But being a Virgo, I always plan ahead, right? So I'm looking, and I'm not sure. I'm looking in Miami. I'm looking in Destin. I'm looking in Panama City. I'm looking in all these different places. I knew I wanted to go south where it was warm, So I'm looking. And I'm walking upstairs one day, and the girls had literally just asked me, well, what are we doing? I walked up into my room and I sat on the side of my bed and I heard it clear as day, like my grandma said, Clearwater Beach. So once she said that, I was like, okay, let me start looking. And I started looking and I saw this place, that place, blah, blah, blah. But when I got to the right place, everything lined up for me to come here. Everything. Because number one, I asked where to go. So I'm inviting them in to help me guide this trip. And then once they drop it into my spirit, okay, I know I ain't crazy, right? So I'm looking in this place and that place. This is booked up. This is booked out. This is this, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, well, but no, everything's going to work out because I know I heard Clearwater Beach, Florida. And so the next day I got up, I looked, and this place was here, and Spirit allowed me to be able to get it because my job had literally just blessed me with a bonus. Okay? So, when you want to do something, trust, trust, trust. Don't worry about it. Because what you're doing, again, is you're repelling it, like that insect repelling. You're sending the insects away. You don't want to repel. You want to bring it forth. You want to bring it to you. So trust. Make your prayer request known. Leave it. And then now these different ideas are going to drop into your spirit and all of that. Because, again, another thing, when you start worrying and you're expecting a check to come through. Say, for instance, you're expecting your tax refund, right? And you're just stressing every day you're looking. You're like, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. You're stressing. You're stressing. You're putting out that stress because you really want that money, because you really need to do this and you really need to do that. Now God has to teach you a lesson, okay? He has to teach you that, you know what? It's not this particular check that's making the way for you. I'm going to make the way regardless. Now you get to see, okay, you're stressing about this check, but you know what? Your light bill didn't go unpaid. Your car note didn't go unpaid. You know what I'm saying? Your anything else didn't go unmet. I'm showing you that I'm still going to take care of you regardless. Okay? I've been in those positions in my life before. Like, I'm just waiting on this check to come. Oh, this check should be coming. This check should be coming. When this check come, when this check come, I'm going to do something. Check come and do that. I done spent the check before I got it, right? And then it took time for that check to get here. Now I'm sitting right here like, oh, okay, Lord, I thought that check was going to come and my rent is due, or, you know, that I thought that check was going to come and my car insurance is due. But guess what? That car insurance was still paid. That rent was still paid. All these other things were still paid. They playing future. Hey, messing up some commas down there. But anyways, even with all that, God still made a way. So do you want to learn a lesson? Because you creating tests when you start putting that stress and anxiety out there. You're creating tests for yourself. We don't need the test. At this level, we got to just trust. And don't put out that tense, worry, stress, and doubt, because you're going to learn a lesson instead of just letting that blessing come to you with ease. If you understand what I'm saying, drop a comment in the comment section. I'm not here to spend too much time with you guys today. I just wanted to drop that. Manifest from a place of knowing, a place of peace, speaking it into existence, and instead of worrying and stressing it into a whole bunch of tests. Okay? I don't know what I'm going to label this as. I'll figure it out when I'm done. But this is pretty interesting. Stop trying to manifest from a place of stress and worry, and manifest from a place of knowing, a place of trusting. Okay? No, God got your back. Your spirit family got your back. Trust. And stop stressing. Find you something else to do. Go sweep the floor. Go find you a good movie to watch. I'm telling you, while you're sitting there, somebody be done text you, or you got an email coming through that everything is worked out. Okay? All right. So grab yourselves. And we're going to speak that I, you say your name, Nadia Victoria, have the power to create abundance. I, Nadia Victoria, have the equipment to create wealth, abundance, prosperity. Anything that I, Nadia Victoria, desire, I can manifest, so long as I am vibrating on the level of manifestation, and not at the level of worry, doubt, and stress. I am beautiful. I am deserving of a beautiful life. I am deserving of blessings galore. I am deserving of a good family. I am deserving of reciprocal love. I am deserving. All right? I love you guys so much. If there was anything said that resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. And go ahead and hit that share. Release your stress and your worries and enjoy this beautiful weekend. Love you guys. Goodbye. From the Manifestation Goddess.